You're right then guys, so another weekend out on the van, and as you can see in front of me I've got the exhaust off. Now I've noticed that this had all perished, so this is rotted off of there. This had a cover on it, that was all rotted. So I'm just looking at a way to repair this at the moment. You can buy a new exhaust, but they seem to vary in price from 100 and something to 300 and something, so let's see if we can repair this for now. So my plan is I brought one of these off of eBay, 13 quid. It's not as big as I thought the flex was going to be, but hopefully there's enough flex in there to do what we need to do. So looking at it, we need to get it onto there. To do that, we're going to have to grind this section off, and I'm hoping that's enough to slot over once we cut that off. And then we're gonna have to modify this part, like work out how long we can keep that to then slot in there. There is a bit of a gap which I'm a bit concerned about, but we can hopefully clamp it down, seal it up with something. It did come with some paste, but I don't think that's going to be enough, so we might have to work something out with that. I would like to take it onto this. Unfortunately, when I measured the distance of the whole thing, so I used the distance from the bracket there, so this bracket I measured and it's 14 inches total. So if I actually just cut this off and just put that in there, which would be good, the total distance between up then is only 12 inches, and I don't know if the 2 inches is going to cause any major issues or not. And like I said, I guess it all depends on how far we can get this on. If we might be able to get enough of that. So that's the plan. First I'm going to grind this off, and we'll see then if this fits on, and then how far we've got to play with. You know then guys, so this is kind of the temporary bodge up we've done. As you can see, we've managed to get this kind of flexible piece in. It was quite tight getting it onto this. This part of the exhaust was quite thick, so we've ground it down a little bit, and with a bit of a hammer we've managed to get it on. It is now on. It's on there, it's not going anywhere. We then cut that bit down with a flex on it, so we cut some of the flex off, and it was a bit of a wiggle in there, so the flex actually goes right back to here. And then the kit actually did come with this kind of exhaust sealant, which is quite a thick sealant actually, so I put a bead of that around it. You can see it in there, pushed it in and then clamped it up, so this is all solid now. So hopefully once that sealant goes off, that'll just bind it on. So we're going to get this on the van now to see if it all fits. My concern is the brackets are obviously not supposed to be there, so is there going to be room to where this locates on? But there is a bit of flex in it as well, which is good, which we needed. So, and we needed 14 inches, I believe. Let's get tape from the bracket, so we needed 14, and we're pretty much bob on, we're just over, so I can't see that being an issue there. So I will put a link in the description for this part here. It has done a job with a little bit of modification, and like I said, mainly if you've got an angle grinder, you can just chop your bits up and grind them down. So we'll get this on the van. Once it's on the van, I'll get underneath and I'll show you, and we'll see if we've got any issues. Right then guys, so under the van, the exhaust went on nice and simple. It was just a matter of locating it back into its rubber bungs, and as you can see, there's the actual clamps I was worried about that might fail and stuff. No issues at all, and it's joined up all right. We're gonna get the van started now, test to make sure we got no leaks, and hopefully permanent or temporary, we'll see how it goes. If I can find a cheap exhaust, we'll just put another one on, but at the moment 13 quid fix and the exhaust is back on, so all good. Right, cheers guys for watching.